Two UFC champion, two different divisions, but the same problem, uncertainty. Ilia Topuria and Khamzat Chimaev are both sitting on the top of the UFC, and yet neither of them feels secure right now. Let's start with Ilia Topuria. Al Matador was supposed to be the future of the UFC, undefeated, dominant, marketable, but instead of fight announcement, Ilia is suddenly surrounded by legal drama, allegation of attempted explosion, and a long unexplained break from competition. At the same time, over at middleweight, Khamzat Chimaev's situation is just as confused. Dana White wanted him to defend before the end of the year. Khamzat did not want to fight. Then, the UFC planned an early 2026 defense, and that fight quietly collapsed. Two champions, two settled timeline. For Ilia Topuria, the challenge is not just inside the cage anymore. Michael Bisping and Paul Felder both pointed out that if Ilia is innocent, going fully legal is the right move, but that process takes time, and time is dangerous in the UFC. If Ilia return get pushed deep into late 2026, the UFC could strip him due to inactivity, opening the door for an interim championship to become undisputed without ever fighting him. For Hamza Chimaev, the challenge is timing. Ramadan block March and April. February was reportedly on the table, but according to his opponent, the delay came from Hamzat's side, not the UFC's. Now his next realistic return is not until May or June, and that's a long wait for a division that moves fast. Here's where things get wild. If it stay out too long, the UFC might move on without him, permanently changing the title picture. When he finally come back, he might not even return to the same division. Islam Makhachev at welterweight, a boxing switch, or a new champion waiting for him. And with Hamzat, the narrative is flipping. The man was known for saying, I kill everybody, is now being questioned for delay, silence, and stalled negotiations. That's not the aura fans are used to. This is not just about fight. For Ilya, it's about legacy versus chaos. Missed too much time and he risks losing the belt without losing a fight. For Hamzat, it's about momentum. Every delay chips away at the fear factor that made him special in the UFC dominant. It's not just about winning. It's about showing up. So here's the real question. Does Ilia Topuria come back to reclaim his throne or does the UFC crown a new champion without him? And is Hamzat Chimaev protecting his timing or losing control of his division? Drop a thought in the comment because right now the future of two champions is hanging by a thread.